All right, 6 minutes after 9 o'clock, it is time for Veterans News. Gary, Pascale, and Joe Martone hosting the show today. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Larry.
Good morning,
veterans.
Larry. Yeah, good morning, veterans, and good morning, all our great listeners out there.
And supporters, yes.
And supporters, definitely. We couldn't do it without you, and we couldn't do it without WOCA here. God bless you, Joe, for letting us do this every week.
Anytime.
Last week, we didn't discuss any casualties, but we did have some in the Navy. And I just want to take a minute this morning to honor the 7 sailors from the USS Fitzgerald, which is a destroyer and is a very soft place in my heart for destroyers, Joe, because I got to spend 2 years on one myself.
Oh, really?
And, they're rather small ships as far as ships goes, even though they're a little bigger now than they was when we were in. But, it's close-knit and everybody knows everybody. Mm-hmm. And those 7 sailors killed on the USS Fitzgerald were gunner's mate seaman Dakota Kyle Rigsby, who was only 19 years old, from Palmyra, Virginia; yeoman 3rd class Shingo Alexander Douglas, who was only 25 years old, from San Diego; sonar technician 3rd class Nog T. Trung Hua, who was only 25 years old, from Oakville, Connecticut; gunner's mate 2nd class Noah Hernandez, who was only 26 years old, from Walesko, Texas; fire controlman 2nd class Carlos Victor Gazon Sibian, who was only 23 years old. He was from Chula Vista, California; personnel specialist 1st class Xavier Alec Martin, who was only 24 years old. And he was from Halthorpe, Maryland; and fire controlman 1st class Gary Leo Rem Jr., who was 37 years old, from Elira, Ohio. May God be with their families and their loved ones of these departed sailors. Larry?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
All right, we're back. Gary?
And again, we couldn't be here if it wasn't to our fine sponsors. And one of our newer sponsors is the great folks at Hires Baxley. Hires Baxley has had generations of families honor them with their trust and their confidence. And they believe it's because of the last 128 years, their team of caring professionals have established a reputation of serving families with excellence and compassion. Hires Baxley currently partners with the Boy Scouts of America, Troop Number 72, to properly dispose of decommissioned American flags. They also have drop-off location program for cell phones for soldiers, helping to provide for that program called Minutes That Matters and Helping Heroes Home. Hires Baxley is located at 910 East Silver Springs Boulevard in our own beautiful Ocala, or you can call them with questions at area code 352-629-7171. Information can also be found on their website, which is very simply hires-baxley.com. veterans.com. And Joe, you got a good old sponsor for us too, right?
A good old sponsor. You get the Southern coming out on you, huh? The good old sponsor now. I'll tell you what now. Now we have Bob Wine's Community Gardens and Nursery is proud to also sponsor Veterans News. And they're located at 2610 Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. When it comes to landscaping, Bob Wines has what you need. Everything from small plants to large trees, mulch, fertilize, and so much more. Bob Wines will even deliver, plant, and guarantee their trees. Bob Wine's Community Garden and Nursery has been keeping you blooming since 1952. And it's not lip service, it's proud service that they give the veterans. They give us 10% off with proper identification. That's Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, and we appreciate everyone that does sponsor Veterans News, so we can keep passing the word on what's happening. And of course, we go back to the new Veterans Resource Center. They had a nice article in the paper, and of course, we superseded that logically because we were ahead of the curve. I guess because I'm on the board, it kind of helps, you know. But with that said, we're very, very proud of what all the veterans have done in the area, and volunteering for the veterans is needed. A lot of volunteers are needed at the Resource Center. And I call it a Resource Center because the left side is the Marion County Veterans. I guess what would you call it? Veterans Service.
Yeah, Veteran Service Center, where they have service offices and claims, and they handle the Veterans Park and all the county veterans affairs.
And on the right side is Veterans Helping Veterans, headquartered in Marion County. It's not Marion County Veterans Helping Veterans. It's flipped because our reach has gotten beyond just Marion County. Our focus, of course, is here because the headquarters is here, but we'll help veterans anywhere, anywhere in the United States. Or the world, I guess, if where they decide to go live.
And you know what? It's not uncommon when you come in the resource center that you need both sides. A lot of people have to go over to Jeffrey Askew's side, which is the Veteran Service Office, to get paperwork, their 214s, things out of their file, to make claims. He has information about the cemetery and all that kind of stuff in the Veterans Park. And then, of course, if you come over to our side, we kind of handle the social service part of things. We do counseling. We have chaplains. We have folks that'll help you with insurance. We have folks that'll help you with mortgages. We have financial counseling, women veterans in crisis. We have Veterans and Families office in there if you have children. We're working on Experience Works and a few other things. And we also have an SSVF in there, which is Service and Support for Veterans and Families, which help with things like rent and stuff that electricity and stuff like that. And there's actually a case management